Smooth talking down the digital lane. Dawn's hard, caught in a peculiar game. Journey with a shadow for a name. In a world makes us stay like a flame. Her voice an echo from a silicon dream. A robotic melody, a carved theme. Words that dance like a digitized stream. High-tech love, nothing's as it seems. They were standing on the edge of goodbye. In a virtual world where emotions fly. North's heart, tied in a digital sky. With a star whose voice is a robot's lullaby. North's days wrapped in probation's chain. Can't break free, his life's a refrain. Jamie's world, a paradise of will and run. In a galaxy, he's feeling like a fraud. Arguments through screens, love on you, then connections fruits, turning to soon. Amidst the glitz, fame's pursued. No, it's just a side note in her life's flute. They were standing on the edge of goodbye. In a virtual world where emotions fly. North's heart, tied in a digital sky. With a star whose voice is a robot's lullaby. But when hope seemed just a fading light, from the past the love reunites. Casey stepping in from a merry ride. In her arms does his world feel right. Cage's laughter, a melody real and pure. A love so tangible, so unobscure. Jamie's shadow world begins to blur. The storm finds the truth of this is sure. Jamie now, a whisper, a digital sigh. The storm dances to the new night sci-fi. In the twist of love under the vast sky. From the edge of goodbye to love's sweet reprise. They were standing on the edge of goodbye. In a virtual world where emotions fly. North's heart, tied in a digital sky. With a star whose voice is a robot's lullaby. They were standing on the edge of goodbye. In a virtual world where emotions fly. North's heart, tied in a digital sky. With a star whose voice is a robot's lullaby. Jamie now, a whisper, a digital sigh. The storm dances to the new night sci-fi. In the twist of love under the vast sky. From the edge of goodbye to love's sweet reprise.
What is going on, everyone? SlothCat, why don't you introduce everyone to the show?
I now ask everyone to bow their heads. Woo, Daddy, we got a big one here for you tonight, live from the Black People's Barbecue Memorial Church
Nice.
in Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. I'm the magical and sparkly Pastor SlothCat. He's the king of receipts, Apostle Westmost.
Hello, everyone.
And he's the deacon Piss Hansen.
Shalom.
Welcome to SlothCat's Sunday service, a subsidiary of MoNEWgroes.
Yes.
Okay.
PMS Presents.
PMS Presents.
Yeah, perfect. That was perfect. Guys, big announcement. Thanks to Homemade Hair Gel last week, and we started doing some baseball talk. I got in touch with MLB. Ratings way up. Is the baseball season even baseball season yet?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yes, of course it is. The viewership way up, especially with minorities and young people who this show definitely jives with. So they are back. So again, thank you, Homemade Hair Gel. We will be promoting some MLB baseball. Guys, make sure you get out there and check that stuff out. We've got a throuple call today, Playin Favorites. You guys ready to start?
I was born ready, Wes.
All right. I wasn't, when I meant you guys, I was talking to the people in the, why don't you just be quiet?
Hello.
Dude.
There you are. Good, and you?
What's up, cocksucker?
Multi.
Going down.
Nada.
What's cracking?
Not a thing. Just woke up. I was a little dungy when the phone rang.
What?
Donkey.
So I just woke up when you called. I was a little dungy when the phone rang.
A little what?
You know.
Dungy.
Dungy?
Yeah.
What's that?
Just a little out of it. A little out of it, trying to get back into it.
Dungy.
Donkey?
Dungy, not donkey. Dungy.
Donkey?
D-U-N-G-Y.
Tony Dungy.
I think you just made that word up.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
former
did.
coach of the Colts and the Buccaneers.
'Cause that's how I feel when I'm like that. Dungy.
Dungy. Like shit? Dungy?
Are you up for the day, cocksucker?
No, I'm not, Winnie.
Gonna start work tomorrow.
Yeah, I could be.
Did you
Start at
just call her Winnie, you
7:45.
pedophile?
He did.
I did. Every time she calls me a name, that's what I'm going to call her, because that's what Winnie always
Okay.
used to do.
All right, pedophile.
Well, okay, that's not nice.
Huh?
I said, all right, pedophile.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Apparently,
What's the difference? Did he say what's the difference between a pedophile and Winnie?
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Winnie never showed up at a Dateline Stinghouse, as far as I remember.
know. You don't have to take court mandated Winnie class
What's-
for 10 years.
What's the difference?
He did that.
Winnie is the only person who called him names.
Winnie did that all the time too. Don't you remember that, Jamie? She used to do that shit all the fucking time.
If you call her Winnie and she doesn't like it, I'm calling you a pedophile.
Well, I don't like when she calls me names either, but she does it anyway.
So
You didn't start calling her names when she did that to me, did ya?
This is the start of the
Playin
conversation.
this
Favorites.
call is starting off amazing, and he just dropped. He just did the thing. Hold on, he's gonna do the drop here.
Yeah, I'm calling you a pedophile.
Well, I don't like when she calls me names either, but she does it anyway. You didn't start calling her names when she did that to me, did ya? So Playin Favorites.
Playin Favorites, he did it.
She is my favorite.
Oh,
Oh, of course she is.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Why wouldn't she be?
Well, but you two aren't playing. Said before, you're not playing favorites.
You're too sweet.
Yeah, right.
So,
Gang up on
you're not
When
getting out
did
of
we
class
sit
now,
back?
huh?
My lawyer said that he doesn't think the probation is going to move on it. And I told him, I said, I don't care if they move or not. I said, I'm going to take it right to court.
Well, he's so helpful.
He tried to talk me into waiting to see what they want to do, which is what he's doing now. Is waiting to see what they're going to do. And I told him, I said, I don't care what they do. Either way, you can take it to court. Because they've got me in there on bullshit.
So you
The last
gonna
5
take it
years.
to court?
Yeah, I told him we're taking it to court because they've got me in there for the last 5 years on bullshit.
yeah.
They've been influenced by the internet.
So what do you think the court's gonna do?
I'm guessing that this judge will hear it, and he'll probably go to the side of probation.
Probably.
So I know I'll have to get it to propel. Well, I don't know, but
They've been influenced.
I'm guessing that I'm going to have to get it to the appellate court before anything actually happens.
So his plan is to spend money on a trial he knows he's going to lose. He's already preparing to lose the first one and take it to the second one.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that's like chess. That's actually pretty smart.
If he has to, he'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court. You don't know who you're dealing with. This is Aaron Brockovich.
Oh.
But instead of fighting for people wouldn't have cancer, he's just trying to stop going to rape class. So, don't underestimate when you know how they say when you fail to plan, you can plan to fail. Well, Lauren is planning to fail right off the bat, right? Because every story, but Rocky, Karate Kid, Bad News Bears, what do they always start with?
Failure.
Failure.
Yes. Okay.
Can't have your big win. Can't have your big speech in court where everyone stands up and applauds if you start with a win.
Right. And that's why in Bad News Bears, the coach goes to that sting house. It's starting to...
No,
okay. I think I get the movie now.
That's the Bad News Bear asses, and that's a different movie.
What does that do?
If I get it to the appellate court, then I've got a better chance of winning.
Yeah, that's how it
But-
works.
Why?
Because this judge favors probation. They work with them a lot. This judge works with probation a lot.
This judge favors people getting better, rehabilitation.
So,
And what
How
is
come
this
your
other
lawyer
court
and
going
it
to
doesn't-
say?
I'm sorry, there was two questions at one time.
Go ahead, babe.
Aw.
And what is this other court going to say?
The appellate court is actually 3 judges.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna say. We're 3 judges.
3
What's that
judges
gonna do?
3 judges on the bench. It's not just one judge on the bench. It's 3 judges on the bench.
What does that mean? Like the only way
Did you hear-
that this would make sense is if at the appellate court level, only one of the 3 judges had to side with you.
Yeah. Well, one can only tell the truth. One can only tell a lie. And then the one has to side with the pedophile, I guess. I'm not sure what the third...
Is that how it works?
I think it's been a while
I've
since
never been
Nick, but
I've never been to appellate court. I didn't realize there were such strict rules.
Yeah.
Slothcat, we got a donation from Gorilla Face Gwen. Sloth, I'm 2 hours from Ipswich. What's the best place to eat? Your home, of course, Ipswich.
The best place to eat would be, any local pub,
Well, what's your
find
favorite? Give a name. What your favorite?
A name,
pub?
I can't remember. I haven't been there so long, and my accident. So that's,
Just
find
describe it. Just
you know-
describe the pub. What was it like?
it has tables,
Mhm.
chairs,
All right.
wooden chairs and tables,
Okay. This checks out.
a bar,
All right.
probably a gun over the bar, like hanging up,
In England?
protection.
Do they do that in England?
Hey man, not legally, but
well, it's full of silver bullets. It's to stop werewolves and vampires.
Okay, well, that makes
they gotta have those because they got a lot of those over there.
Ipswich is crawling with vampires and wolves. Thank you, Gorilla Face Gwen. Check it out.
Hear Jamie's question.
No, I didn't.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, third time's a charm. And what is this other court going to say?
Don't know. It'd be a better chance that I'll win because it'll be 3 judges because 3 judges are not going to be able to favor probation only.
If there are 3 judges, I want their reply to be dramatic. It needs to be like, no, right? Like, wouldn't that be fun?
They should it should be set up like The Voice, and the 3 judges are facing away from Lauren, and he has to sing.
The judge is like hovering his hand over it, and his mom's like, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
3 judges will actually make it more fair.
So what if 3 judges think you're a moron?
If they think I lose, that I should lose, then I should lose.
And then what happens?
Then I don't know. Then I don't know what to do.
5
But
judges.
Then you finna take the class again?
No, I don't have to take the class again. Just have to stay in the same class and sit there for no reason.
So that means taking the class again.
So they just told you yesterday that they were fooling you about
Yeah,
being a face-to-face relationship.
What's the point of
He was
an
in the-
acapella court?
I think it's the appendix court.
Oh, the appendix.
It's appeals court. That's appellate.
Appellate?
Yeah, it's appeals court. The name for it is appellate.
Peloton court.
In a Peloton. They're in financial trouble.
All right, which question was I
Acupuncture
answering?
court.
Which question was I answering? I lost track.
Oh, no.
You were
No,
talking
Froggy.
about the
Oh,
Casey, my sweet angel, ask your questions.
Aw.
I can't remember.
You asked me what happened in class yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Sean went over the rules and the contracts that we signed. Through that whole thing, I was waiting for him to say something about face-to-face relationships, and he never said anything.
Really? That's weird.
So I asked him about it, and when he tried to explain it, another guy from class piped in. He says, I don't think that what they're saying in the contract is actual boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Boyfriend-girlfriend.
He said, I think what they're saying is actual relationships with the general public. And I was like, well, Sean said, yeah, that's true. He said, it's not boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. It's how you are with people in general. I said, is that right? That's kind of
So
interesting.
that other pedophile got the answer.
Yeah.
You knew the answer to that.
It's like
Yeah.
that's like when someone steals a punchline to your joke, right? Like the other pedophile beat you to it, Lauren. That's not good. We got another donation from Gorilla Face Glenn. Flat white? That's a question mark. And that's you, I believe, because you're flat white ass.
Yes.
For the streets, refund, please. Thanks. And I will take exception. I got your back on this one because this man is literally for the streets, because I don't care how weird and silly this man sounds. When he puts it to music, it sounds like this. What else?
Information private.
Just wanna fuck.
So
Yeah,
You
and
know.
what was ridiculous and silly about that?
exactly.
That's art.
Well, exactly. Did you go back to
Nothing at all,
Ipswich?
man. That's what we call a real one. You feel me?
We fucks with Piss Hansen on the streets.
Why didn't you know that?
Isn't a friend that lives near you a face-to-face relationship?
Yeah, I don't understand.
The whole time they've been telling me face-to-face relationship, as in boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, never.
And it's actually been,
They said the
Thank
words to you need to have a girlfriend.
that's what they've been telling me.
I mean, do you know what they would really like to see? They would like to see Lorne go volunteer at a soup kitchen or start going to church. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but go involve yourself in something with the community where you can redeem yourself a bit in the eyes of the community and prove that you can have adult relationships.
Yeah, or be able to just simply answer the question, name one thing you've learned in class.
I can name 3. See, he should have sang it. He should have sang it. Everyone knows, bro. Like, I don't want your shitty answer spoken, but if you can sing it to me, I'm gonna listen. I'm at least gonna listen. But no, yeah, right. Like, when they're telling him about relationships, because the examples they have of his relationships would have been Tony, which was a bad friendship, and then everything else aside from that were internet people, and he ended up getting himself into trouble. So, like, go prove that you can just be a regular person outside of the internet and go do things with people, and don't be a drain on society.
Like, even the jobs he takes, he doesn't even associate with people really then either. Like, I know he like drops stuff off or whatever, but he's in a truck most of the time alone.
And you just know that when he does go in there, they humor him, you know, oh,
Yeah.
hey, and then he leaves and they're like, God, I thought that fucking guy would never shut up.
They probably see him on the schedule and they're like, oh, fuck, all right, 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm going to be pretending I'm taking a huge dump.
Boy, that guy takes dumps at 4 p.m. every day.
Yep. He eats a lot of fiber. He has a honey bun every morning.
Oh, that'll do it.
Black dude from Ipswich.
They said
wanna
those
see
words
me-
verbatim. That you
They
need a
said-
girlfriend face to face.
Yeah. Or butt to face. It doesn't matter. As long
They
as
said they want to see me in a face-to-face relationship. Those are the words that they said.
no one's ever said those words
And
before.
so you assumed that meant
That's not
girlfriend.
saying girl.
I have come right out and asked
Sorry,
them.
Casey.
I have come right out and asked them. So you want me to have a girlfriend,
Or
face to face?
boyfriend.
No, not a boyfriend. I don't have boyfriends.
Well,
You want me to have a girlfriend face to face and not from the internet or over the phone? And they said yes. That's what I've been being told for the last 5 years.
that's such bullshit.
And this guy cleared it up when he asked the question the way that he did, or when he said it the way that he did. And Sean said yes. It's a face-to-face relationship with people.
So
For the
Lord,
public.
let me run this by you. If I said you need to eat food around your area, and you said Burger King, and I said yes, do you think you can only eat Burger King or other food as well as long as it's in your area?
What does it matter?
Your freedom.
Your freedom to eat food.
What?
What the hell is the difference?
No, your freedom
This is
off
why
of
he's in class.
probation, you dumb.
All right, I'm gonna fucking tell you two this right now.
Yeah, tell
You want to keep fucking favoring each other and keep treating me like shit? Keep fucking doing it. I'll fucking leave.
Oh, no.
I'm tired of
No, you're
goddamn
not.
shit bullshit. You
You're
want
not
to fucking bet?
leaving.
I'm
You're
fucking
not
tired of
leaving.
you two doing this bullshit of favoring
You're not.
each other and treating me like shit.
Didn't you
I'm
say
You aren't
fucking
going
tired of it.
anywhere.
Jamie,
You're
you've been
not
acting
going.
like nothing but a fucking bitch to me
Oh.
since we started this shit. Swine your fucking ass up,
I'm
Jamie.
a bitch, I hate.
I'm
You
getting
said
off
one,
the
I dare
fucking.
you.
I'm
Do it,
getting
Lauren.
off the fucking. I'm getting off the
Do
fucking
it.
phone, Casey. I'm not
Just
gonna
do
let
it,
you
you
fucking
little
mouth.
bitch.
Shut your mouth.
Fuck you, pussy.
Keep your fucking mouths up.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to
Goddamn
do?
favoring
Lauren?
ass bullshit.
You're not
You
going
wanted
to
to be
do
in.
anything. Fuck
You
off.
wanted to be in this fucking thing so you could fucking
Didn't you say you
pull
weren't
this
leaving?
bullshit with me.
Didn't you say you weren't leaving?
He's
No,
not going
no.
anywhere, Jamie. He has nowhere else to
No.
go.
What do you mean I have nowhere to go?
You can't even
Go
meet
any-
friends face to face. You couldn't get out of class. See, you're going to meet a girlfriend face to face. You can't even meet friends, apparently, that are good enough for you to get out of class.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? You want to threaten to leave every other fucking day? Do it then, pussy.
Smarting your fucking asses up. You don't want me
You
to
smart
fucking
your
leave.
ass up. You're the one who's in
Didn't you say-
class for 9 years.
You
Didn't
two are
say
fucking
you weren't leaving?
favoring each other and just doing it to piss me off.
Didn't you say you weren't leaving? You did. You do.
Told you. Told you I don't want to fucking leave you two, but you two keep doing the same shit. And it's not fucking funny.
You did? You
You
do.
did.
Goodbye.
You did, you do. What the fuck ever. Hello.
Are you done being a child?
I'm not the one that fucking hung up. It depends on if you two are done being a child.
Maybe I treat Casey with respect because Casey doesn't call me a bitch or fake.
Yeah, she's never called me
Bullshit,
ugly. So what do you think?
Well, look at the fucking bullshit you call.
We got a donation from Monique. The voice, Lamau. It's Monique like that one.
Thank you, Monique.
Go ahead, say something else to make Monique laugh. Funny guy.
You know what? Give me a couple
See?
minutes.
You got nothing, bro.
I'm going back to the
you're
lab.
flash
Hold
in
on.
the fucking pan.
Called me, Jamie.
You did shit.
See, you're constantly fucking doing it, and you want to be fucking try to act pissed when I call you Winnie?
Yeah.
And you can't think I care if you act pissed.
I did a call yesterday with Tiffany, where it was established that the Winnie relationship with Jamie was still raw. She doesn't like to talk about it. It bothers her. Like, that is one relationship that actually bothers her, right? So here we are, a year later, because it was a Valentine's call, but here we are a year later, and he's throwing it in her face to hurt her because she's hurting his feelings. So I'm just gonna call you. Oh, you want to call me that? Then I'll call you Winnie, bro. Just break up with her.
Yeah.
Just break up with her. You're going down the wrong path.
Yeah, you're calling one catfish another catfish. It's convoluted, Lauren. Just move on.
What do you do, Monique? Did you like that one from Piss, or does he need to try again?
They can't all be zingers.
Monique, let us know if he needs to try again. Thank you.
So when I call you Winnie, when you're calling me all kinds of shit,
Was I
Where are
pissed?
your eyebrows?
roll the fuck out and get rid of your fucking names.
Was I pissed, Casey?
No.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You're ugly, Lauren. Disgusting. Fucking ugly.
Ugly.
Good.
Did Lorne call me a bitch again
Ugly.
and threaten to leave Casey?
Good.
Did Lorne call me a bitch again and threaten to leave Casey?
He did. And then he'll say later that he'll never do it again, and then a day later he'll do it again. And then he'll threaten to leave again, and then he won't really do it when he realizes that he's super alone and his life sucks.
He did. He do.
My life doesn't suck.
Your life does suck. You just turned in trash for money. Clearly not going well.
Cans and bottles, Casey, it's not trash. It's just cans and
Someone
bottles. They're
else's
returnable.
garbage.
They're recyclables.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Whatever.
It was in trash bags.
You want to call it trash? Go ahead. I don't care.
What's so good about your life right now, Lauren?
I loved what a money girl that Cas3y is, where she's so like, you know, this is a person who on her own channel is very much about good energy. I'm sure she loves the fact that people are recycling, cleaning up beaches, anything like that you're doing. But Cas3y thinks that you're giving away, you're selling trash for money. Like, just so out of touch with shit that is disgusting to her.
Do we know that Lauren didn't have like a Toy Story 4 situation where, you know, the recyclables was a fork that he really, really just bonded with? They went on adventures. You know, it's not trash to him. He's
The hell are you
forky.
talking about?
Have you not seen Toy Story 4? Or maybe
I've not,
3.
I've not.
It might be 3.
I stopped at 2.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I stopped
3's
at
like
2.
You have to watch all of them.
I don't,
regardless.
but I don't.
You
No,
must.
You do though.
I
Yeah.
don't. I do not.
Let's just do that instead.
All right, guys, we're gonna transition here. Thanks to
Hey.
Major League Baseball, we will be transitioning to a Toy Story stream.
Followed
I'm
by
all for
Angels
it.
in the outfield.
I do like Angels in the Outfield.
Lorne's getting to chintle.
I got a job.
Yeah, like 99% of the dogs.
Job interview Monday.
Well, I got you two, and I enjoy that. Most
Really?
of the
Because you
time.
just threatened to leave
Yeah.
like 5 minutes ago.
Well,
It's because you two won't stop your bullshit of favoring each other and
Just
treating me
called
like
me a
shit.
bitch.
yeah. Well, you're being a bitch
Just
right now.
called me a
Tired of you
bitch.
favoring each other and treating me like
Just
shit.
called me a
And I'm
bitch.
tired of you being a little
I've
bitch.
tried to tell you.
Boom.
I've tried to tell you both that easily, but you don't fucking
Mom's a
accept me
bitch.
saying it easily.
What happened to your eyebrows?
My eyebrows were where they've always been.
You never had them.
Whatever.
How come your eyes are all sunken in?
That's not nice. None of these things are
They're
nice.
not. My eyes are just fine.
Just fine.
He's got crow's feet.
Oh, he does have crow's feet.
One of your ears is like an inch higher than the other.
That's true. That's a fact.
Good.
The better to
Have
hear
you had a
about it.
stroke before?
We had a what?
Have you ever had a stroke?
Nope, never.
No.
Don't know what it is.
Or Bell's palsy.
Don't know what one is.
You don't know what a stroke is?
I said throat.
He doesn't know what a throat
You don't
is?
know what a throat is either?
I know. Nope, I don't.
I mean, like, okay, so right there, Lauren Kai, he was going to say, yes, I know what a throat is. And they were immediately going to say something about him using his throat for a penis. Right? So he stopped and goes, nope. Bro, these are your girlfriends.
I was just thinking about how, like, this entire call has just been I guess there's been one roast of Lauren already. So this is the second annual Lauren roast. But, like, he probably looked forward to this call, like, all day, all week. And it's been so mean from the start.
And you remember he had to get, like, permission to do these calls, right? Or especially, at least the video call. He needed special permission for. He's probably hoping he'd see like at least some side boob, maybe some cleavage. But no, bro. He ends up slamming his fist on a desk. So imagine when they had to review that call after, because they had to look at it, they had to watch it, and then it's just Lauren. There's a smudge on the screen. He can't see anybody. Do you understand now why you need some face-to-face relationships, Lauren?
Say no.
They should take you out of that class and put you in like an English class.
Has anyone in your life asked if you had a throat?
Lauren, answer,
Nope.
please.
So why would they start today?
Don't know. So how did you two's day go?
Well, it all makes sense now why you're still in class.
Good. Glad it does.
You never go out. You avoid the general public like the plague.
No, I must.
I don't get why you don't just do what they want so you can get out of class. Or do what they want.
I do what they want.
Clearly you don't.
I mean, I don't do it the way they want me to do it.
Yeah, that's not doing what they want then, is it, dumbass?
They want me to go fucking bowling and shit like that. I don't want to.
Yeah, so you're not doing what they want. Why don't you want to do it the way they want you to do it, just so you can get out?
Because their way is bullshit. Piss Hansen, we got a donation from Fruit Juice, but the thing is, he forgot to type anything, and I'm sure he wanted to say something funny. And since you're the joke man today, the official joke guy, why don't you go ahead and come up with a funny, something related to what we just heard, a funny comment here for Fruit Juice, and make him laugh.
All right.
Come on, do we don't have all goddamn day?
Okay. What's the deal with face-to-face relationships? Am I right? It's like I'm seeing you right here.
I think I like the fork thing better, and I didn't get that at all.
Can you get anywhere? Well, maybe I can, or maybe I can't. Who do you think you're gonna scare? Well, maybe I can, or maybe I can't. If you really wanna win, right here's where you begin. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in you. You got.
And believe in the New York Mets, guys. Make sure you're watching baseball. This message was brought to you by the MLB.
I know Daryl Strawberry's watching. So.
He's definitely watching, and all the other Mets players like Mike Piazza. Or is he dead? Is he dead?
Mike Piazza. No.
Was he a bet?
Yeah.
I deal with the general public all the time. Even when I'm working, I deal with the general public.
Lorne didn't go to his best friend's funeral because children were there, Casey.
Oh, really?
What the hell is your point on that, Jamie?
That's good.
He didn't even have a funeral. They had a service at his grave, and it was Wendy and Bethany and Bethany's boyfriend. Those the only 3 people there.
So Bethany's boyfriend had precedence over Lorne, lifelong friend. It was a graveside service. That means it costs nothing. They were standing by the grave. What you're saying makes no sense. Why was the boyfriend who might not be there 6 months from now there, but Lorne wasn't?
How old was the boyfriend?
It doesn't matter. Here's the
It does if you're Lauren Armstrong. It does.
Lorne had to be 100 yards away with binoculars.
Yeah.
The service was beautiful. Over.
Right.
Sounds like he needed to go out with the general public more. Only 3 people showed up to his funeral.
Yeah.
He was busy. Being unemployed.
Oh, God.
His best friend. How sad.
He was busy.
This is just
How
sad.
sad. How sad that you constantly just try to find shit to put me down,
So
Damien.
easy.
This is just sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
You told your class about us, right?
Yep.
He didn't go and there was only 3 people. His best friend. Because he doesn't want face-to-face relationships. So sad.
Unbelievable. I try to keep you 2 informed, and you just want to find something negative.
You're the one who started an argument.
You 2 are the ones that started
I
favoring
was
each other.
called a bitch.
Yeah, I've been called
Okay.
a moron and a retard,
Mhm.
an idiot.
It's okay. Remember when he tried to get you to break up with me by calling me ugly? And then asked
Yeah.
for pictures?
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, Christ.
Sloan, why did you say I was ugly? What were you trying to do?
Don't know. I don't even remember it.
If you want me to send pictures again, I need to understand why you did that if you don't think I'm ugly.
I think it's 'cause I was mad at you.
Remember a few days ago when
Goddamn Moth said stepdad Dale's obituary never even mentions Mama Gwen. Is that true? She didn't get a mention in the obituary? That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, man.
I think it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to forget that part in his life.
Yeah, right? Like,
Look
just
to the
skip
other
over
side.
that part.
Don't bring that with me.
Because, right, if he mentions that, then he has to take credit for Lorne and Roy and the others. So it's best to just, it's like, so sometimes on your resume, bro, you're going to leave a job off. That's what this was.
he said I made a mistake of choosing you over him and said it wouldn't last.
Gil Burton. That's a cool name.
I remember that.
Even though none of that happened.
You were mad, so you said I was ugly.
Yeah.
And there's Three's company. Oh, okay, you can't get butthurt about names and law. I was mad.
I try not to get hurt by you guys calling me names. I figure you're just venting.
So in between calls, he's watching Three's Company. And I mean, not like he was only watching it because he was in the throuple, but you have to believe that you gotta believe. So you gotta believe that he's watching Three's Company, and just this is what his life is going to be. Only instead of separate rooms, they'll all be living together. They'll be cohabitating together. It'll be great. He'll have two women in the same house at once. And in between calls, Lorne is a very happy man with the I loves yous and the dreaming about the house he's going to build. And then he gets on the call, and this is what's going on.
I don't remember Chrissy or Janet ever talking to Jack like this.
Hey, cocksucker. Jack Tripper, more like Jack Cocksucker.
Maybe in front of Furley, that would have made sense. But
You gotta understand where we're coming from. I've never had to deal with someone this stupid before.
Oh, that's a good
Like,
point.
put yourself in my shoes.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, put yourself in my shoes.
And mine.
I don't like calling you two names. I don't like that shit.
but you
I
do
get
it.
very defensive. And I can't help it. I'm trying to get out of it.
Jack
I'm
Cocksucker.
trying to get out
I
of
just
being
ask
that way.
myself, girl.
Slothcat, donation from Ramsey Bolton. Can you read that one out?
Hi, ye. Great day to be alive. Sipping on some weak coffee, grilling some overcooked cinnamon sugar burgers.
Those are good.
Good stuff. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Ramsey Bolton. And those are the good burgers with the cinnamon sugar on it and no other seasonings. And they don't put anything on it. That's how Lorne makes it. And he said it's delicious. He swears by it. Didn't he say he used to put seasonings on it until he ran out? and so he made it anyway, and it's just like a flat ground beef burger. Like, who would eat that?
Hey man, a gross person, a
A
person
psycho.
who lives in a dilapidated trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Specific.
I'm trying to get out of being that way with you too.
But you're gonna need to help.
You just have no self-control.
Stop being bitches.
I get self-control, but
You don't.
it's kind of been ruined.
You have 0.
Because of
As a class.
because of the Church of God bullshit.
Yeah, that's what.
Right.
Right, Jamie. You've known that's been my problem the whole time that we've been together.
What have they even been doing to you? Ever since I've known you, they haven't showed up and done anything to you.
Church of God,
Yo,
why you just called me a bitch?
I just don't understand. You're blaming this Church of God people, but I've known you for 3 months and I've never encountered any Church of God nonsense.
No.
Are they going to your house every day and calling you a pedophile? What are they doing to you on a daily basis that's causing you to be a little bitch?
None of the things that they sent to me.
Yeah, you just called me a bitch, and that's the Church of God's fault.
Knowing about them sending things to me.
See
get
what
Oh,
we
but
did
what is
about the
that?
stupidity.
But what
I
is
get
them
stupid letters
sending
from them all
things
the
to you
time.
have to do with anything? You just don't respond to them.
I know.
And what does it have to do with Jamie and I? You're making this Church of God thing bigger than it is. It sounds like a group of I don't know, just a handful of people. You're not a minority. You're not. It's not a hate group.
Oh, he is though.
They hate you. And
It's not a hate group. They hate you. But there are only 200 and something men who are on TCAP, so he is part of a minority group. When you look at it that way, he should be a protected class. He was a protected class in prison, wasn't he? With the other pedophiles.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Not in Slothcat prison.
Yeah, Slothcat prison won't have any of that, will you?
No, we will not have any of that. It would be very exciting, and
He's going to aggressive custody.
you know what I'm saying? Hey man, we not doing nothing that's anybody would not do themselves, everybody wants a big Titantron entrance when they walk into a place. Everybody wants
And
that.
this is a private prison. So are you getting funding from the pay-per-view views? What are you doing?
We taking money from anywhere we can get it. Sponsors.
MLB.
You know what I'm saying? MLB,
Did we
Raid Shadow
mention that-
Legends.
Did we mention Sloth will be the Philly Fanatic and part of this deal for a couple weeks? Did we say that yet?
I did not know that, but I would love to see a little baseball bat night at SlothCat's prison where everyone gets a little baseball bat in 30 minutes to go ape shit.
Yeah, everybody but
the pedophiles.
They don't get no weapons.
The running of the pedos where they have to run from one side of the prison to the other. That would be fun, and all the inmates are lined up on either side.
Yeah, man, exactly. And we introduced I don't know, Panthers or something.
Well, let me ask you a question. How are you going to handle any innocent people that actually accidentally get locked up in your prison?
Well, see, we do a thorough looking at their case, feels me, just to make sure. We want to know without a shadow of a doubt, If you got 99.9% of your DNA, in this case, hey man, that's 100% guilty.
But I've seen cases where the DNA evidence was faked, and so this woman was faking DNA evidence, and these people got locked up, and they hadn't done shit. Now think about that while you're talking about releasing Panthers.
Hey, look, we apologize to the families.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Please accept these box seats to the Mets game, and we're sorry that your cousin got eaten.
You gotta believe that we're sorry.
Group in that sense, I guess. But they're not a hate group. They're not racist.
Even my lawyer said he went online and
Your lawyer's a retard.
Oh.
He can't even get you out of class. He's fucking stupid.
This is the stupidity we are talking about.
I don't want to be like that with you two. I don't want. I've never wanted to be like that with you, Jamie.
He hates being like
I don't want to be that way either. I don't want to call you names.
You never meant to do it.
I don't want to be
things have-
mad at you all the time. I don't want you to be stupid. I don't want to do it.
Things happen that don't make sense to me
Like
Yeah.
at all. Period. At
Like
all.
what?
Like trying to have sex with a child?
Periods?
Like-
You don't know how periods work?
Casey, he never meant to do it.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Can you
Thank
give an example, Lauren?
Yes, I'm trying to. Jamie, like as much as Will has been around you, and you being naked in front of him,
Oh no.
and you knowing that it's always bothered me, and you continuously did it anyway.
Jesus.
Shit like that. I know you two don't want to hear this name, but that's, and you know this for a fact, Jamie. That's the stuff that Winnie used to do.
It didn't happen continuously, moron.
Well, are you saying Jamie's like catfishing you?
No, Jamie's just being Jamie the way Jamie is.
Yeah, that's just the way Jamie is. That's right. So
And Lorne hates the
now
way
you
I am.
don't like it.
No, I don't hate the way you are, Jamie.
You
I hate that
basically
you don't
just
hear
said you
what-
did.
I hate the way that you don't hear what
Aw.
I'm saying.
Oh no.
And Casey, stop trying to get her against me. You've been doing that since day one.
Then, oh my, if I've been doing it since day one, then why haven't you left?
That's a good question. Lauren.
Because I believe in you too. I believe in Jamie and I believe in you.
Oh my
But it
god.
doesn't mean that you two are doing this, doing things right to me, because you're not.
And what does it mean to believe in them? What does it mean to believe in them if they're not treating you right? And Casey's been trying to edge you out since day one of the throuple. Those words are meaningless. We got Cat G. Thank you for the donation. Couldn't think of a clever comment. I'm from the South. Slothcat, anything to add to that?
I'm from the South, and I have a cat, and I'm pregnant, and I'm going to be making some cartoons real soon. Let me tell you, I'm going to be
Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the one channel, and Tuesdays and Thursdays on the other channel.
Jamie, it's okay.
Thank you, Cat G.
I know
Jamie,
how
you know I don't.
frustrating it is.
Jamie, you know I don't hate you. You know I love you.
I
You
don't
have a
love how
funny
you're
way of
treating me.
showing it, Lauren.
I'm such a bad person.
No, you're not.
No, you're not a bad person, Jamie. You're a really good person.
I'm getting off the fucking phone.
Aw, baby.
No.
Why
No.
would you do that?
Casey, babe,
Yes, baby?
I did something today. You might get mad.
What did you do? What is it?
I got your name tattooed on me.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
What? Why'd you do that? Did you really?
Because I love you that much.
Where is it? No, you didn't.
It's under my boob.
Oh,
Why'd
my.
you do that?
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I'm flattered. I see it.
Because it's close to my heart, wink wink.
Right
Well,
under
that's
the boob.
sweet. Can I see it though? What does it look like?
Looks
Let
like
it heal more and I'll show you.
Okay. You didn't have to do that.
I wanted to.
What's so funny?
Oh. Okay. 2 years with her and she never one tattoo my name. 1 month with you and she's tattooed
Well,
her
in her
name.
defense, your name is hideous.
wow.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I mean, Lorne. What kind of name is that?
Don't like it. Tell me to go fuck myself.
I mean, she did by saying your name is. Oh,
This whole call has been a fuck you, Lauren. I don't know.
What kind of name is Lord? You don't like it? I'm gonna go fuck myself. John Ryan, thank you for the donation. I don't know if that was a sticker or if you forgot to make a comment, but if you need Slothcat or Piss Hansen to make a joke comment for you, just let me know and they'll come up with something on the spot.
I can do my favorite Chris Rock joke real quick.
Oh, go do the one about black people versus the N-word.
Yeah, well, there's two kinds. No.
Okay, go fuck yourself.
That just means that you want me to leave.
Because I don't like your name?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You didn't choose it. It's not your fault. I can't blame you for the name.
Christ.
What's the matter now?
Shit,
What did I do? What?
Jesus.
What did I do?
You know exactly what you did.
What happened?
He said it doesn't make sense. I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't do anything.
Stop upsetting Casey Lawn.
What are you doing, Lauren?
Thinking.
Okay. You want us to let you go so you can think, or what?
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, we'll just sit here then until you're done. What are you thinking about?
My broken heart.
Thinking about why everything seems so fucked up.
Well, explain. We're in a relationship, so let's talk about it. What's so fucked up?
We're in a relationship.
What's fucked up is the way that Jamie's been acting ever since day one.
What about Casey?
It's fucked up that you two have been completely against me since day one.
I haven't been against you since day one.
Well,
You and I got mad at Jamie the other day for a
I mean,
ride.
to be fair, the first day they met, she was there to set him up so he could get arrested. So I would say from day one, Casey has probably been the worst, the worst to Lauren. Of all the catfish that Lauren's actually encountered in his life, Casey was the worst.
well, wait a minute now. She was just doing her job that day.
That doesn't matter.
You can't blame her for doing the job.
But that not the day they met? Because that was the Kayla he met, was Casey Morrow. And she was only there so that Chris Hansen and Perverted Justice could get their $100,000 an episode, and Chris Hansen can get some popularity on TV. And Casey was there for that. So that was fucked up in Lauren's mind.
I mean, it is and it isn't, because he tells everybody else, she was just doing her job.
She was
So
just doing her job.
we can't blame her for that.
Of all the catfish, in this reality, Casey would be the only one who actually knows Xavier and has worked with Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
So, that should be the one that he's the most hesitant about.
Yes.
But no,
Yes,
it's all Jamie. It's all Jamie being mean.
At any time, this could just be a fucking long con deep troll that Xavier set up to humiliate Lauren.
It might be.
Right? Like get him to the fucking wedding. And then when Casey turns around, it's actually Xavier in the dress. And everyone in the audience was like, Hansen's there, just like Ember's there. It's all these people from Lauren's. It's like, this is your life, but Xavier just ruining his. How does he know? How does with all the shit that he believes, with all the stuff that Ember got him to believe that Xavier was doing and was willing to do for some reason just to get at Lauren, why would he not think that? Why would he not be that paranoid?
Yeah, I was about to say, with all the paranoia he already has, all these quote unquote catfish that are, Ramona doesn't know Xavier. Winnie, quote unquote, I guess did know Xavier. I'm saying quote unquote a lot. But you literally have proof. I mean, this is Casey Moreau. She worked with Perverted Justice with Chris. Why your red flag should be, why would you ever want to meet this woman?
And she's so mean. She's so fucking mean.
She hates dogs. Nothing in common.
Hates Lauren. Fucking can't stand him.
Doesn't even like his name.
Poor bitch. And then he's just like, I love you. McLean 10. Would Lauren take the ability to grow his hair back under one condition? He can only rock cornrows.
Ooh.
I don't know. I want to say like, yeah, that's easy, but I don't know if he would. I don't know if cornrows would go over well in Cornville. All the cornrows in Cornville.
No, that's way too black. Right there.
Yeah, I think
way too.
Yeah,
black.
remember, there's more black bears than black people in Maine. I don't think you want to be the white guy with the black hair in Maine.
Well, one of us has to be the trend, setter.
The trendsetter.
Yeah.
White guy with cornrows. I mean, I don't know. You know what? I think I think he wouldn't do it.
I don't think so.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would do it.
It's a lot of upkeep too. I don't think he would.
No. It's once it's set, it just stays like that so he can't change it. It's a magic spell.
Okay. I guess I misunderstood.
Yeah, no. It's come on, think before you open your stupid mouth.
You didn't say that we were teaming up on her. It's just you do the most fucked up things most frequent, so maybe it seems that way.
Is it?
Is it what?
Is it just me?
Casey, you have to
Yeah.
understand something. Lord only sees what others do to him.
Oh, okay. So there's no point in trying to explain this to him.
This is me trying to figure out exactly what's going on
With what?
because none of it makes sense.
Well, what doesn't make sense? You keep saying that, and then you're just saying, oh, because Jamie's the way she is. What's not making sense?
It doesn't make
He
sense
doesn't
that
realize you two ganged up on me multiple times, but he says it's always him. Shit like that.
it doesn't make sense why you two are constantly against me. It doesn't make
He's
sense that
always the
Jamie's
victim.
been acting this way to me since day one, which is only 2 months after she told me she loves me because she didn't want me to go to you.
She just talked both of those things away, stupid.
No, she didn't, Jamie. She didn't.
Yes, she did.
Well, I did, and you
Maybe
clearly
she
didn't
did.
hear it, so I'm not even going to say anything anymore.
See,
All I'm going to say is if you're unhappy and you think something's up or wrong, then, go ahead and leave. No one's going to force you. And that'll be your choice, and I will respect it. But if you're, trying to insinuate that we're, pulling some kind of prank on you, then you're wrong. And if you think that, then you should leave then, because it shows you don't trust us. And
That's not.
if you don't trust
not
the
what I
person you're
wanna think.
dating, well, if
That's not.
I know
what
it's
wanna
not what
think.
you want to think, but if it's what you do think, then you
But
should
it's
look
the way
after
that you guys.
yourself.
It's the way that you two are acting.
Lord. Casey answered
I know.
you. She did. She do. Goodbye, I'm playing video games.
Hold on, Jamie. You keep saying it's the way we're acting. If we're acting some way you don't like, or that you think means we're pulling some kind of game on you, then then go and then leave. Then there's no one. If someone was messing with me, or I thought you guys were messing with me, I would just leave because I don't want to be messed with. But if you don't think we're messing with you, I just don't understand what you mean. You're like, I need to think. Think about what? Just be honest, you think that the way we're acting is like your little catfish people. Is that what you're saying? Yes, that's what you're saying, right? I'm not mad.
I'm not mad.
You didn't act this way to me like this to me before.
Yeah, and then I
No,
got
that's
to know
good.
you better and
Until the
figured out
throuple.
that you're like a crazy
Until
asshole.
the throuple. Then it came on very quickly.
Lorne has been
Yeah, you
playing
showed your
plenty
true
of
colors
games.
very quickly. And if
Lord,
that's
have-
why you're saying I'm messing with you, then go ahead and
Wasn't she mean to him long before the throuple?
She was only really nice in the emails.
Yeah, the emails, she started off nice, but then he would just ask weird, stupid questions. But I don't remember any time other than, and even then he was like, I'm sure she didn't know who he was. I don't know. I don't remember a time where she was nice. This is just him once again romanticizing periods that did not exist.
Yeah.
And go away. I'm not trolling you or catfishing you or whatever. So if you think I am, then it's in your best interest to stop talking to me.
Then tell me why you two are constantly going against me and all completely favoring each other with just about everything.
Holy fuck.
I don't
Holy fuck.
understand.
Because Jimmy's gonna say holy fuck
Lauren,
because
shut the fuck
something
up
that
for a
I'm
second.
asking.
Well, because it doesn't make any sense. We have got on Jamie for the Rod stuff together. We're not always favoring each other. And her and I get along better than like you and her or you and I do. It's just a fact of the way our relationship is. Jamie and I are just closer than you are with us two. Maybe it's because we like to play video games together, so we get to spend more time together. Or, you know, she's nice to me. She's never called me an ugly bitch. So that's it. It's in a three-way relationship. You're not going to feel exactly the same way for each individual person.
Right, but you two are literally attacking me on everything.
Did you just hear me?
You still attack me on that.
Lorne
What?
has been playing plenty of games, breaking
But
up
I
with
could
someone and
sneeze.
trying to get the other
I
girl
could
to leave
sneeze
with him.
and
Then comes back and says, pretend it didn't happen. That stuff couldn't possibly play into it.
I could sneeze and you two would attack me on it.
Well, if you feel that way, then why do you want to be with us?
He didn't listen to any of
Because
that.
I don't
love-
think I'm doing that.
I love
I'm
you
not
both.
attacking
And
you
Jamie-
for sneezing.
When we first started this, I was still confused. I was very confused because I didn't know how you two would get along, which I'm happy as hell that you get along
Who
great.
threatens to leave Lorne? Us or you?
But I was also very confused because of the way I feel for Jamie. And Casey, my feelings are growing for you. So at the beginning,
Okay,
it
I'm
all
just going to fuck off.
really got very confused for me.
Voosh.
Those are all things you caused, though. We're not making you confused. You make yourself confused because you tell me one thing and then you tell her a different thing. You tell her one thing and then go behind my back and say something else, and then go behind her back and say something else. You told me when we first started you didn't have any feelings for her anymore. And then you're telling her that I'm an ugly bitch. And then you just think you can take those things back. And we should just forget it because you said sorry.
When we first got together, I didn't tell you I didn't have feelings for her anymore. I told you the opposite.
None
Oh.
of this will
I told you
hit.
that I
Right.
still have feelings.
You
for her.
told me you
I like how he ignores everything to point out the one thing that to him is not 100% factual.
Yeah.
Not that it was a lie, just, well, that your timing didn't quite match up, and I'm just going to ignore. Because if I can ignore, if that one thing was not 100% correct, then everything else is just bullshit.
It's like the Sting footage where he was supposed to bring pizza. He'll die on that hill. Well, I was supposed to bring pizza.
And that was just Frag getting information wrong. They
Yeah,
were going, Lorne said they might get pizza, but the bitch didn't even have enough money for gas. He wasn't buying pizza.
We couldn't comprehend the size of an operation like that and understand that like things might get miscommunicated just
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's all it was. And he's like, oh, so we're, yeah. And he throws it in Casey's face. Wasn't I supposed to bring a pizza? Wasn't I supposed to bring a pizza? No, bitch, you had no money. Like, we can read it all back to you. You never mentioned bringing a pizza, but like, just because that thing was incorrect, does that mean that 400-page chat log was also faked, where you're talking about Mr. Penis and all that other shit, or where you turn on your webcam so she could see your flat piss Hansen like ass?
Okay,
No.
he don't want to get into all that. Now you're going too far.
You
Yeah,
got a
it's
little
too many
personal
facts.
there at the end for some reason. I was with you in the first half, and then
This is why we have 3 judges. John Ryan, Wes, we all want to hear Perry's pool party theme. Thongs out, dongs out. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do it. So
I feel uptight on a Saturday night. 9 o'clock and the pool night. I grab my bong and my all dude crew. Call up west, party like it's 92. I got to get up. Every dude gonna wear a thong. Get down. Every guy gonna slap his dong. You're gonna lose your mind at Paris, Cock City. Get up. All the dudes gonna jump and dance. Get down. All the guys gonna get their chance. Getting late. Us dudes can't wait. 12 o'clock. Party moves to Perry's abode. You can drink. You can smoke. Grab a box and Perry starts the SAG card show. Get up, all the dudes gonna hug and kiss. Get down, it's a party that you just can't miss. Perry's pool party!
It's beautiful.
Yeah, wow. I'm speechless.
You didn't love her
Hey,
anymore.
That guy's
you
very
have.
gay.
What's that?
I said that guy is very gay.
He wasn't just in 1992, just for that one time, just for those 3 SAG cards. That now I did look it up, and the retail value, because you could buy them at the time in like Variety magazine, like they had magazines where you can buy SAG cards. People were selling them for about $100 a piece. So was it a $300? Was it a $300 blowjob? It was, bro. But 1992, that's pretty good.
You told me that. I have text messages.
Yeah, that was when we first got together.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying,
gay.
is that you say one thing and then you say a different thing, and that's the reason you're confused. It's because you don't,
Good lord.
you said you were completely done with her, and then we get in the throuple and you're like all in love with her again, and then 2 weeks ago you call me like a pathetic bitch. You call Jamie fake the other day, and then in the same day you say stuff like, oh, I love you guys more than anything, I'll never leave you guys. 15 minutes later you're threatening to leave again, and then you come to us saying you're confused why we're being assholes. It's because you're bipolar as fuck. Like, I'm just supposed to be nice when you're being a dick to her, or being a
Preach.
dick to me, or saying like I'm a bitch, or that I'm ugly, or you're calling her a bitch and she's ugly, or she's fake, or she's Winnie.
Fake ugly bitch.
We're just supposed to forget about it because you say sorry, and 5 minutes later sending rose kisses.
So when I'm nice to her and she says something,
Can you
stupid to
address
me,
what I said before, like changing it to something else, please?
He is.
Yeah, I'm
He
addressing
never
it.
does.
He's going to point out the
No, you're just
hypocrisy.
going back to
When
what
I
you
am.
said, where Janie calls you
You won't
names
know.
and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's part of addressing it. It's part of what you mentioned.
All right, go ahead then. What were you gonna say?
Go ahead, bitch boy.
Guarantee you it's the same shit you just said.
So when I'm nice to her and she calls me fucking names and shit, right after I'm nice to her, how am I supposed to react to that?
Well, that doesn't
Happy?
address anything she just said. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Of course
I'm
it does.
talking about how you behave, Lauren, why you're confused. And you're changing it to Jamie calling you names when you're nice. I don't. Can you stick to one thing? We're talking about one thing, and then we'll move on to that.
How I'm confused. One way that I'm confused is why
You will
Dave
have
and
to
Jamie.
repeat yourself.
How can I say anything when I just get interrupted by her all the time?
She has the speaker thing, Lauren. How do you not realize after 2 years it's on a delay?
Yeah, but she's done that to me a lot intentionally.
Lorne, you've blown
Or-
over me twice already and ignored what I said.
All right, Lauren, what were you gonna say?
Oh, fuck, now I forgot.
Oh, damn it. It was on the tip of your tongue,
Might
too.
not have been that important then.
I can't remember the last question that was asked.
I forgot I need to type at the speed of light.
I don't know if that's true. I
You
don't
said
know.
you're
What was the last
confused because
Really Good Bad Boy, if you're going to say something like that, I'm going to need to see your source. But according to Really Good Bad Boy, $300 for a blowy is Mama Gwen prices. And Mama Glenn. I don't know if Mama Glenn, Mama Gwen. Armstrong. I don't know if that's true. If someone in the chat is near Cornville, Skowhegan area, can you verify, please?
Where are we pulling these numbers? Or is there like a menu?
There's a
Can I-
database. Yeah,
Oh.
there's a database and pricing. It's all in the erotic review.
It's like a dark web thing. Okay. Find Mama Gwen on the dark web.
Mama Gwen.
Or something. I don't know.
One way that I'm confused is because it's been 2 years and Jamie's made no move to come up here. When she did, she wanted to bring Rod with her.
We've talked about this before. She's even told me you didn't have a job at the time and you couldn't quit smoking. She doesn't have the lung strength or anything to be able to handle your smoke then. How do you not? It's been said to you many times while I've been around. I can only imagine how many times she's told you when you guys were dating before, but it's pretty self-explanatory. She doesn't have like the lung strength.
Sorry, Casey.
And if you're upset that she didn't come see you before, then, I mean, you say all the time, don't bring up the past, Jamie. Don't bring up the past. And then here you are bringing up something that was happening before we were in a throuple. That's not relevant anymore. And it was your own fault because you wouldn't quit smoking. And if that's a big deal that you think she's messing with you or something, and that's why she didn't come up, then don't date her. Are you quiet because you're trying to think of a way to deflect again?
No, I'm not.
Why are you quiet?
Just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Just all kinds of stuff.
All right, like what?
All kinds of things at one time.
Well, okay, what's one of them that you're thinking about?
One of them that I'm thinking about is when I told you about Jamie.
What about her?
When I told you about her website, or what her stage name was.
Where's this coming from? What are you talking about?
I'm just thinking of all kinds of things at one time.
Okay, what about you telling me what her stage name is?
Well, how into her you were right off the bat.
Notice the one thing he isn't thinking about.
I was into her off the bat. She's hot. What's your point?
At the same time, I'm thinking about how she had your email the whole time, how she was sending you everything that I did.
Okay, so once again, you're thinking we're in cahoots with each other to mess with you. I'm not going to keep having this conversation. If you think I'm fucking with you, then fucking leave me alone.
That's what I want to know, is that you two are not fucking with me.
How can I prove it? You think, how would that work? Do you think we planned this entire thing?
I just want you to tell me out straight. I just want you to tell me out straight that there was no fucking bullshit.
He's just turning this
with
around.
I told you out straight.
I'm not turning this around,
times,
Jamie.
you fucking moron idiot. How many more fucking times do I need to say it? I told you out straight 100 times that if you think I'm fucking with you, then go away. You can leave. If I was fucking with you, wouldn't I be trying to convince you not to leave? Because I'd want to.
And that's the beauty of the Cas3y troll. I know that a lot of people now, revisionists, don't like the Cas3y troll. I still think it was brilliant. I don't give a shit. I love that Casey was the complete opposite of everything Lauren is. She hated everything Lauren liked. There was never one reason for Lauren to want to be in this relationship. When he told Lauren, "I loathe you," yes, he thought it said it was "I love you," but he thought he was getting love from Winnie, and he would still consider it one of his best relationships. But this relationship was awful from the beginning. If this was a real relationship, Casey was abusive to her boyfriend.
Yeah,
this was emotional abuse.
That's what makes the Cas3y character so great. Is like it's not any elaborate storylines, which are great. Like I love that, but it's just literally somebody being as mean as possible to Lauren, which is what everybody wanted for a long time.
It's very grounded, right? Like you'll probably never meet anyone like Winnie or any of these other characters. But like it's just very grounded. She's just because there weren't elaborate stories about her wealth either. She just hated poor people.
Yeah,
And
she was just a bad person.
She's just a bad person that unless you really agreed with her stance on things, or unless you would not want to be around this person. And so Lauren, the complete opposite, still was going to try and force this relationship. And I don't just think it's loneliness, but the fact that Casey is like this prize.
Yeah. It's his unicorn.
That invalidate. Yeah. If you're a bank robber and you later marry the teller that you robbed at gunpoint.
I believe that's Stockholm syndrome. I don't.
And how'd you two meet? I put a gun to her face and said, "I'll blow your fucking head off, bitch."
Put the money in the bag, bitch.
Put the money in the bag, you stupid bitch.
Fucking with you? I'm telling you. If you think I'm fucking with you, then stop talking to me. It's that easy for you.
And there's Three's Company again.
Is that straight out enough
Down
for
and
you?
on the
Straight out enough.
We are in the wrong.
All right, so shut the fuck up now.
All right. Now, Jamie, I want to know why you did
Bro,
all this sending.
address any of that, any of what Casey just said, any of it.
Yeah, this whole call has anything really happened yet? Like, have they addressed a single thought really at all?
No, it started off with, and he's just talking about them playing favorites. That's it. It was within the first 2 minutes of the call. It was determined that they're playing favorites with each other, and this is what the call's devolved into.
Come and knock on my door.
Down in our rendezvous.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! What? I ask you a question and you say, "Holy shit!" I don't want to answer it.
What emails are you talking about?
Her emailing you when you and I first got together.
You haven't answered one fucking
You're
question
talking about
Casey
the
asked you.
time. You're talking about the time where you were telling me that you didn't like her anymore and you were over her and it was just me and you and all your attention was on me now. Meanwhile, you were texting her saying almost the exact same stuff while she had a boyfriend. So she was telling me to warn me about you being a two-timing liar.
That's another thing too, Jamie.
Jesus.
Well, address this thing first before you move on. That's your fault she had to send those to me. If you didn't try to do that, if you didn't try to be a two-timing snake lying bitch, then there would have been nothing for her to send to me. That was 100% your fucking fault.
Oh look, it's Lorne's fault yet again, but I'm the bad guy.
Was.
I need to answer questions.
Yeah, exactly. Lauren, it was your fault.
It was my fault.
Yeah, so why are you mad at Jamie for sending me emails when it was stuff that you did wrong?
Because it doesn't make sense to me why she would send you emails.
Because she's a good person and you're a bad person. So she told me the bad stuff you were doing. Wouldn't you want to know if I was telling you I love you all the time? Sorry, Jamie.
She just explained it. Holy shit, open your ears, Lorne.
But wouldn't you like it, Lauren, if someone were to tell you, they emailed you saying that, oh, she's in another throuple with 2 other people? Wouldn't that be something you'd want to know? That's what Jamie was doing. She wasn't lying to me. She's being honest.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do, Jamie, it had nothing to do with you being mad at me because I chose Casey instead of you. Even after you told me you
I've
just
answered
told me
this, you fucking idiot.
Holy fuck. See, she won't stop with the goddamn name.
Well, because I know the answer to this. She's told you before. She had a boyfriend. She wasn't trying to make you jealous.
No,
She liked her boyfriend. She liked Rod. She said it 100 times. So she's getting frustrated
have a boyfriend.
because we have this conversation every other fucking day.
Casey, she did not have a boyfriend when she started doing that. And she did not like Rod when she started doing that. No, you did not.
I don't get how you're working with her about having a boyfriend. She would know if she had a boyfriend. How can you say
I
no?
knew she didn't have a boyfriend.
She knows that she did.
She started doing that right off the bat because she told me that she was going to send you everything that she had.
Okay,
everything that I said.
He just wants to be right. I'm going to do something else.
Oh, don't do that, baby.
Jesus Christ.
You wonder why we get frustrated. It's because you can't get anything through your head.
She never had any interest in Rod before, either.
And then she did. You don't understand people's feelings can change?
Okay. When I asked her if she told
and I hate to pause again, but doesn't he remember when he first met Jamie, how much he hated her?
Or even just met Casey for the first time, how he was, quote, like technically dating Jamie at the time and just talked so much shit on her and was like flirting with Casey the entire time.
Well, yeah, but he's saying like, well, she didn't like Rod in the beginning. Why would she come to like him later? But like when he met Jamie, he was like talking shit about her career and like how her husband wouldn't want. What did he call it? I can't remember. Just these horrible terms. And Dan was laughing. Dan was laughing, and like in the call, it sounds like Jamie is getting offended, but I think low key like Winnie was offended that Dan was laughing at the thing because like she was kind of getting served by Lord. Yeah, her mud hole. This man was talking about this woman's vagina and calling it a mud hole, and now look at them. He's in love with her.
told Rod that she was in love with me, she kept saying no. And I kept asking her if it was Rod, and she kept saying no.
Answer the
She
same
didn't want me to
fucking
know.
4 months on end, but I'm told I'm wrong and haven't answered it.
Maybe she said no because she knew you were going to react like this. Because you're her ex-boyfriend, so she didn't need to owe you an explanation. You don't think of these common sense things.
Maybe it was none of your business.
When relationships end, people tend to move on. And if you were broken up, I don't see why it matters who she was dating.
Because she knew that I hated Rod.
Yeah, but you're her ex-boyfriend, so why does it matter to her?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or to you?
You left me, so what I do and who I date is none. I repeat, none of your business.
So she's not supposed to date, or any one of your ex-girlfriends, is he supposed to date someone you don't like? That makes no sense, you're her ex. You can't dictate what she does after you break up with her.
Oh, it just seemed odd that she was dating the one person that she knew I hated.
Good Lord.
Okay, well then it seems odd. It makes whatever then. I mean, she didn't hate him, that's the point. You hated him, she did not hate him.
Can't wait to answer these questions a week from now, and be told I haven't answered them.
Jamie, it all depends on how you're going to act, too, you know. I don't just up and act this way for no reason at all.
Back to blaming me.
Look at how you presented yourself ever since we started this throuple.
Back to blaming me.
It's like you don't realize you have the power to break up with her if you don't like it.
I don't want to break up with you two.
Then shut the fuck up.
Well, I want the favor and bullshit to stop.
Well, it's not gonna stop, okay? It's not gonna stop. So now what do you want to do?
Well, if it doesn't stop.
Have you heard how well the Braves are doing this year?
The run will start! High drive left field. It's gone. Braves win. Braves win. There's a drive. Deep right center. That ball is gone. A grand slam. You all come out and see us. You're going to like this team.
The 1991 Atlanta Braves on TBS.
Reminder, guys, this stream is brought to you by the 1991 Atlanta Braves. Go check out Tom Glavine.
Yeah. But that one still hurts. Can we change the era of the Braves? Because I'm cool with the Braves.
Nope.
Early 90s. It's too deep. It cuts too deep.
Yeah, and that's where they're going to be here every time, every time, just for you. I do have a little something for you. I do have a little something for you later, though, so you will be slightly more happy. And Gorilla Face Gwen, thank you for the donation. Apparently, the other person was full of shit about the $300 for a Mama Glenn blowy. It's actually $10 with a wheat coffee and a door dog, and that's all you need.
What's a door dog?
It's a hot dog in the door of the fridge.
Oh,
You just pull it out. You just pull it out of the pack and you eat it.
okay, that must be a European thing. I didn't. I'm not as well versed in travel as Sloth.
There's no telling what I'll do.
Okay.
You stop and think about how fair you two are being to me. You're favoring each other,
Holy
and
shit.
you're ganging up on me.
Hanging up
Holy
on
shit.
me.
Of course you don't want to think about that. That would
Well-
be terrible to think about, wouldn't it, Jamie?
We're going to keep acting the way we act because that's our personalities. We're going to keep acting the way to each other that we want to. And if you want to leave, go ahead. Okay? Now, can we stop having this conversation?
Yeah, we can, because I'm gonna stick with it till we actually give this a fair chance in person. So
Okay, great. So, if you want to be all butthurt that I'm favoring her, she's favoring me, just remember, you can do whatever you want. You can leave if that upsets you. And that'll be your choice, okay?
all right, just remember, I don't expect you two to treat me like an asshole.
All right. Well, noted.
Understand, Jamie?
Well, if you're like trying to threaten something, I really couldn't care less. If you're like threatening that I'm doing something or you're gonna leave me,
No.
be my guest.
There's no threat about it. I want you to understand, I don't want to be treated like an asshole.
Who does want to be
Then
treated
stop
like an
being
asshole?
An asshole.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to stop being an asshole.
Okay,
But I don't
great. Then
want
I
to
won't
treat-
treat you like an asshole.
All right, Jamie, how about you? Is she even there?
She's gone.
Yes. Oh, wait a second. No, she's not.
She's not there?
She's not here.
She's
She
gone?
hung up.
Jesus.
Why would she hang up?
Well, because we've had this same conversation 100 times, and I keep repeating myself. You keep repeating yourself. So she hung up
I've had-
because she's frustrated.
I've had this conversation with her a million times because she does
Yeah,
the same
that's why she
stuff.
probably hung up then.
She does the same stuff to me, Casey.
Okay,
All the time.
So here's what I'm saying. So she does something. You say, if you do that again, I'm done. And she keeps doing it. And then you go back to saying, I'm going to leave if you do that again. Then she keeps doing it. And then you keep saying you're going to leave and you don't leave.
I don't because I love her.
All right, then you got to
Why?
deal with the way she is then. She's not going to change her personality for you just because you don't like something. Because you aren't leaving. You aren't going to leave.
But in a relationship, aren't you supposed to be changing for that person that you're with?
No,
doing
you
the
should
same
love the
thing
person
that
you're
they're
with because
doing?
that's who they are. You don't get in a relationship with someone to try to change them. You get into a relationship
No,
with them
but-
because you like that person.
But if you're doing things that bother the other person, then you try to stop doing that stuff.
Yeah, and if they don't change because they don't want to change, then that's how relationships end. Every relationship has ended in the history of existence because someone did something the other person didn't like.
It's true.
You're
I don't
acting
want
like
I don't think that's true. I don't think that is true. Voice to voice, Lauren in that early Jamie call was also wheeze laughing at her sexual assault. He was a monster to her on day one. And do you remember that? She was naked outside. She was forced outside, and some man like touched her inappropriately. And Lauren he was dying. He thought it was just the funniest thing he'd ever heard. But if that would have been Winnie who was outside and some man grabbed her, he would have wanted to break probation to fly out there and attack the man with words, because he's not going to try and fight an adult male, but you know what I mean. He would say it at least.
I mean, but he would have sent Dan. He wouldn't have gone himself.
Yeah, he sent Dan. Dan has the money. Dan has the muscles. Send Dan to do it. But he would have been really upset. It wouldn't have been something that he was laughing about and saying, "Well, was the guy at least good looking?"
Did he say that? I
know,
don't remember
that's
what
that
he said.
call.
Yeah, that's what he. That's
Oh, piece of shit.
it's the Prim, is that the Prim call, Sloth? Because aren't they in?
Yeah, I think so. It's like when they was going to Las Vegas or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, Prim,
Okay,
Nevada, Prim,
yeah.
which
Right.
like an hour outside of Vegas. But yeah, they were at State Line. They're at Prim, and when he's fucking with her and like locks her out of the room when she's naked.
Oh yeah. Okay, I
And
do
Dan's
remember
on the
that.
phone, and Lauren is laughing. He's laughing about it. He said, "Well, was the guy at least cute?"
I hate
Like,
it so
Well,
much.
Casey, I
you're
know a lot
acting
of
like
my
being in a
fault.
relationship means that no one can break up after that. That's, if you keep acting like a screw up and she keeps being mean to you, then go away and end it.
Things happen that just the things that happen with Jamie that you just don't think are going to happen in a relationship.
Really?
I mean, like another guy being around her and seeing her naked and shit. No, how often do you see that in a relationship? I mean, that should be an automatic thing. You're in a relationship with another person. You don't go letting another guy constantly see you naked.
And if
At
you
work,
don't like
that's one
it, then
thing.
you break up with that person.
You even don't like that.
Yeah, but I trust her, and we've talked about it, and I like her enough that I'm secure with her showing her body for her work.
Oh,
For her work, that's one thing. But I had to deal with Will seeing her naked all the time.
Lauren, when you do what you
They
love, you
think
never work a day in your life.
You
There's
didn't
a lot
have
going
to
on.
deal with that, though. You didn't have to deal with that. It was your choice to deal with it.
That shit was so hard on me because of what I had to deal with Emma and Winnie and the fucking unbelievable amount of.
So again, what she's saying is you didn't have to deal with any of that. You willingly dealt with that. You're 54 minutes into a horrible phone call that you are also choosing to be a part of because you would rather do this than just hang up, bro. Go watch Three's Company. Go live vicariously through Jack Tripper and the exploits of used car salesman Larry. Because that's a much better life. Or just get into the escapism of these shows you love, of this media you love, where everything is solved in 30 minutes because your life is basically done and it's trash. It's trash. Just stop trying. Go this, because this has to be more damaging for him than just living in a world where all he does is work and go home and watch TV of shows that make him smile.
Yeah. If he just pretended that, if he had a Felipe in the kitchen,
Oh my
and they're
God.
just getting into nonsense trouble,
Felipe flips him over. Oh man, I would love a Felipe. That's what he needs, bro. He needs a Felipe.
Yeah, he really does. He needs an agent of chaos that's still his friend at the end of the day.
If he had one person who did give him some shit, right? But like was at the end of the day was his friend. If Lauren said, "Hey, I need to paint. Can you come help me?" and that dude would show up, I still think Lauren would trade that for the chance to really meet Casey Morrow and be in a relationship with her.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because it's his like 13-year-old mentality of like, getting married, having a wife, a girlfriend, whatever is the most important thing. And
Yeah.
like, no, dude, like your best friends are gonna be there forever. Like,
and just the fact that he needs to work on him before he's trying to get because you're only going to get the best of what you can offer, and you have nothing to offer. So like, why would anyone want to be with you? Work on you.
Yeah, you're gonna get Casey Morrow out to your fucking trailer.
Or
like, come on.
Jamie Amy Boutte. And he doesn't even have the cornrows. Maybe if he had the cornrows.
That would definitely help. It would definitely help.
Retarded bullshit that they pulled.
Okay, once again, you didn't have to deal with it.
Well,
you didn't have to. You keep saying, I had to deal with this person. I had to deal with this person doing this thing to me. You didn't have to deal with it. You always have the option to leave.
Yeah, but I didn't want to leave Jamie. I loved her.
Okay, well then you deal with it then. And then you can't bitch about it later because you had the option to leave and you didn't take it. So you can't be mad because it's your fault. If she did something I didn't like, I would leave her. Same goes for you. If you did something I didn't like, I would leave you. That makes perfect sense. That's how relationships end. Like, are you so desperate that you can't leave something that's bad for you?
Yes.
No, I know Jamie's a good person.
Okay.
I know how much
Then
I
that
was in
should
love
be
with
it right there.
Case closed.
You think she's a good person, then you gotta put up with the stuff you don't like about her. And if Rod's gonna see her naked, regardless of if you like it or not, so you can threaten to leave all you want, and
I'm still gonna see that
if
booty.
he's gonna keep doing it and you don't leave, that's your problem. Same for me. If I'm doing something you don't like and you don't leave, well, sucks to be you then.
But when she keeps doing it regardless of how we feel about it, when she's not at work,
Then leave. Then we can leave then.
that's her telling us that she doesn't care how we feel.
Exactly. If you feel like that someone you're dating doesn't care how you feel, you have the option to leave. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, you understand that. Can you say it to me so I can hear you say it so I know my own sanity that you understand?
I understand that if the person's acting the way that I don't agree within the relationship, I have the option to leave. But the hard part is being in love with that person makes it even harder to leave.
Yeah, it's hard to leave someone you love, but if they're not doing something that you like, then just leave. Breakups are hard. Sorry, I was drinking water. Breakups are hard on everyone. But it's so easy to leave if they're not. First of all, you haven't met her, so it's easy to leave. And second of all, if it's so terrible, everything she does is terrible.
All Lauren is hearing right now is Casey trying to make him break up with Jamie, so she can have her all to herself. Not the actual sage advice. Like, just leave, bro. If you're being mistreated, just leave. You're not going to force anyone to treat you the way that you feel you need to be treated. That's just not the way life works. And he's thinking, this fucking bitch, this bitch. Well played, Miss Morrow. Well played.
Well, then leave.
Jamie texted us, I have some thinking to do.
Oh, no.
Okay. Can you blame her?
She also said that just because I say that.
Okay, well, if that's what you think, then whatever.
I'm texting her back. I wish you would get back on the phone with us.
And maybe she'll make the choice to leave. I mean, you realize how beautiful she is, right? She can get anyone she wants. I think you take that for granted. You should be grateful.
No, I don't. I don't take that for granted. But being beautiful doesn't mean that you do whatever the fuck you want to people and act however you want and think that they're not going to be affected by it. That's just taking advantage of another person's feelings. Just because you think you're so beautiful that you can get away with shit. That's not the way to treat people.
Hello.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
I have been thinking so hard.
Jamie, hold on. I love you so much.
I love
I love how Casey steps in front of Lauren before he has a chance to say anything. All right. I'm going to go back if he's... Oh, so go ahead.
I was just say she'll probably say it pretty concisely and clearly, not a lot of stumbles.
Yeah. That's not like her mouth is full of fucking marbles. It's just going to come out beautifully. I'm going to take it back a few seconds and I want to listen to the whole speech in its entirety.
All right. Slothcat, be quiet.
Yeah. Can you shut the fuck up for a minute? Thanks. Shh.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
I have been thinking so hard.
Jamie, hold on. I love you so much.
Oh,
I
I
love
love
you
you
too,
too,
Jamie.
babe.
I love you too, Jamie, and you know I love you.
Whatever.
See? That's the response that I get.
Jamie, you make me happier than I've ever been. And I love playing games with you. And I think you're funny and smart.
You make me feel the same way, babe.
Oh, Lauren, this is your chance.
Laura, he's waiting. You're so awesome and special.
I've loved you since day one, Jamie. And I don't ever want to stop loving you. And I don't want to be an asshole to you.
Oh my God.
Lorne, shut up for a second. Casey, I think we have a special connection. I haven't felt this way about anyone. You are my everything. I think about you all the time. I wish I could sing to you. Casey, will you marry me?
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes, I'll marry you.
1,000 times
Oh
yes.
my
I
God.
love you so much. Yes. Of course, yes.
Yes. I love you, babe.
Oh my God. I love you too. I love you so much.
Lauren?
Oh my God.
Oh, you were saying something, Laura?
God, I can't wait to see you. I got you a ring.
You got me a ring already. How long were you thinking about this for?
A couple days.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait to call my mom. Oh my God.
That's very special.
Oh my God. I'm so happy.
So happy.
Lauren, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear the good news?
I'm shaking.
I'm
Easy
floored.
not to cut you off. I know you are so excited as I am, but we have to be fair. Lorne, what were you saying?
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Something about loving her from day one. Lauren?
Are you happy for us?
No, yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm fucking floored.
Me too. I wasn't expecting that tonight.
I don't think he
Me
would
free.
either.
I didn't think she'd say yes, but I went for it.
You took a risk and it paid off.
Lorne,
That's
will you
bravery.
walk us down the aisle?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I want my dad to walk me down the aisle.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh, sorry, babe. Okay, Lorne, what were you saying?
No, I don't remember.
Well, you told me to call her back. So I did.
I know. I'm floored.
What are you floored about?
I didn't expect that.
I don't think anyone did. It's a special moment.
Neither was I, but why? What's the matter?
There's Three's Company again.
Just floored by it.
Well, what's flooring you about it?
You're floored by it too. You didn't expect it either.
Well, she's
Well,
floored
yeah,
in a
because
good
I
way.
was proposed to. Why are you floored?
You weren't proposed to. No one wants to marry you.
I'm just floored by it.
Yeah, can you explain? This is the thing. You never explain.
because I can't even get it straight in my head right now.
He's all messed up.
It?
He is. Why not me? Why not me?
God, what crimes is he gonna commit now?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Are you okay? What's happening?
Really sucking the happiness and fun out of this.
Aw. Well, we're still happy for you guys.
I'm not meaning to take any happiness and fun out of it. I'm happy for you.
I'm real happy for you.
I'm very happy that you two get along so good. That you feel the way you do about each other.
Why you sound like you're gasping for air? You having a heart attack?
He's masturbating.
No.
What's that? Why are you making that sound?
I'm trying to get out words that I don't even know what the words are.
All right. Well, it's really good talking to you, homie.
No,
Do you have
call
high
me
blood
back in.
pressure?
Call me back in a few minutes. I need a few minutes.
Oh,
Why
no.
are you? No, hold on. No. What's wrong,
He's so happy.
Lauren?
I need a few minutes to myself.
Oh,
Why? You gotta tell me why.
please.
Are you
No,
lying?
what-
Give me a few minutes to myself. All right.
No. Tell me what's the matter.
Are you crying?
Why are you crying? What's wrong? It's your rule. We need to talk about things. What is wrong?
I don't know yet.
Well, we're gonna stay on the phone until we figure it out. You're not hanging up.
I don't know yet.
Why are you crying? Are you crying because you're sad or because you're happy?
He's happy for
Why
you.
are you crying?
I want to be the one to propose to you two first.
And that makes you sad?
Yes.
It makes me sad because I haven't. Because everything is confusing me so much.
Aww. That is pretty sad.
So you're sad.
I want to be so close to you too. Like it's so fucking hard to do. Being confused about stuff and having probation fucking run their mouths.
Yeah, I know.
And not being face to face with you two, not being able to see you on video, not getting the pictures.
All right, Lauren, you're getting a little.
So that's why you're sad.
Yes.
It's just a lot of things at one time.
So what would hanging up have done for you?
Just to be able to think alone.
Well, what are you thinking about? I know you're sad you didn't propose first, but I mean, not really anything we can do about that now.
Propose next, Lauren.
It's the words that Jamie says to you are words that I've wanted her to say. And until she was afraid that I was going to leave her for you, she didn't say them to me.
Wait, what?
At the beginning, she did.
In the beginning, she was sweet to Lauren. And then it wasn't until she thought she was going to lose Lauren that she said sweet words again. But now she's not saying those sweet words anymore. She's saying them to Casey.
No, well, that makes me want to cry too. Now I get it.
Yeah, now you understand why it's Playin Favorites. Everyone, out of the three of them, everyone has their favorite, and none of them is Lauren.
Yeah.
That makes him sad.
But then she didn't say him for a long, long time until she was afraid I was going to leave her for you.
So, are you saying that like you're jealous?
A little bit.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, part of me is jealous. Part of me is very jealous. I'm also happy too at the same time because I want you two to feel the way you do about each other. but I want you two to feel the way that way about me too. And
Yeah, maybe one day we will, but that starts with you.
It's not part jealousy. It's mostly jealousy.
It's not something you can force. If that's something you want, you gotta work towards it.
Well,
Yeah.
It's upsetting because me and Jamie was there once already.
What happened?
And it got lost over time.
Did it
Hold
get
on.
lost, or did you ruin it?
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Hang on, and I'm putting my headset down.
Okay.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, you are.
I'm thirsty for your pussy, baby.
Wow. Very sensual.
Hey,
Yes. Was that silly of me?
you're making me blush.
Aw,
I know, I'm being silly.
this is flirty.
Alright, we'll wait for Lauren to get back. I think he went to go blow his nose.
Yeah, I'm
I
back
want to
now.
gargle your tits.
Oh no.
And I'll slowly pull your clit out.
Pull it
Oh
out.
my god, babe.
Which one?
So Lauren, are you upset?
I'm alright now.
Oh shit, sorry. Hey, Lord.
I told you he was back.
I don't care. I can listen to you two having phone sex. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just sit here. Is that awkward?
Bothers me.
Why does it bother you? Can be all three having sex at the same time?
I was so
Yeah,
sad
but
when
it's
I
not
didn't
like
hear.
listening in.
What about the call tonight leads you to believe that you will be having sex with the two of these women at the same time?
No, I thought this was going well. I don't.
What was the turnaround? He was just crying and he gets back on the phone and now they are being flirty with each other. He's like, well, I can just listen. I mean, we're going to be fucking. We're all going to be fucking in the same bed. What?
Well, they're not yelling at him anymore. So this is honestly the best part of the call. He didn't cry when they were yelling at him.
They
but
got turned on by yelling at him is what happened. So he's like, oh, well, obviously treating me like shit makes you horny. So that's fine. Let's do this. I'm going to sit back and you two go ahead and have some phone sex.
Weird to like listen to it.
Why?
Why?
Lord, it was a private moment.
Why?
Well, we're in a throuple. It's not likely that's going to happen very often.
What? All right. You know what, Lauren? You make a good point.
they can't argue with that.
Mm-mm. All right, Lauren. Well, I have a lot to do.
Should probably start
Go
looking
ahead.
at wedding dresses. So.
Go
I
ahead.
want to keep listening.
Go ahead.
So, Jamie, go ahead. Keep going. I want to keep listening.
Come on.
And
What
action.
are you doing while you listen?
Nothing.
I'm just listening to you. I'm listening to you two.
That's so much weirder.
Is it?
I think so. I don't know why.
Don't think for a minute that don't turn me on.
The moment has passed.
You two turn me on.
To turn me way on.
Okay. Well, I love you, Jamie, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right.
And that's the call. And so that was the Lauren call. I do have a Predator Poachers decoy call. It's about 11 minutes if you guys want to check that out before we close out.
Yeah, I got about 12 minutes.
Is that how much time you have?
No, I'm good.
You probably do. But before we do that, so let me cue that up and get this playing while I do.
Root for our home team, a new pirate generation. Everybody shout, let's go! Take me out to where the pirates play, catch the sights, cheer the players, feel the glory of yesterday. Center field grand slam.
All right.
They play that after every home game win. They still play that. I
Do
love
they
that
really?
song. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
song is
Yeah.
awful.
Let's go, Bucks. What are you talking? I'm standing up right now. What are you talking about?
546 is your change. Thank you for choosing gas and fuel. Come again. Oh, hi. I'm Shelly. I'm a crew trainer here at Gas and Fuel. You're in luck. I'm expecting a new trainee any minute now.
Excuse me. I'm new here, and I was wondering where I...
You must be Chris, our new wide receiver. I'm Shelly. I'll be your coach.
Nice to meet you, Shelly. But I'm a bit confused. Coach? Wide receiver?
Have you seen this before? Chris
No.
Hansen?
No.
All right, just keep watching.
Receiver? It almost sounds like I'm a member of some sort of team.
Exactly.
Huh?
You see, Chris, here at Gas and Fuel, we are a team. You, me, all of us are working together as a team towards a common goal, making Gas and Fuel the best international oil corporation in the world.
I see. And by making the customer happy, I'm scoring a touchdown.
Right on the money, Chris.
Hey, I'm Bill, the shift manager. You must be the rookie. See you out in the playing field.
Wow. This team metaphor really makes me feel like I belong. Say, Shelly, if I'm the wide receiver and you're the coach, who's Bill?
Probably a linebacker or something. Let's get started, shall we?
A linebacker or something.
The key is to keep an eye out for the details. Let's start with the self-serve snack station, the Gas and Fuel Cafe.
Everything looks safe here.
Not so fast, Chris. Look closer.
You've killed us all.
Watch.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside.
Now
let's move to the grocery aisle.
Well, I've checked every item on the shelf, and everything looks A-okay.
Lesson number 1, dangers aren't always found at eye level.
Wow. You're right, Shelly. I didn't even notice those rusty nails.
And that takes us to lesson number 2. Always wear shoes.
Got it.
Why would he not have old shoes?
Say, Shelly, I see what you mean about dangers not always being at eye level.
You know, Chris, I think you've got the hang of it. Chris, look out.
Well, I'm getting the hang of it. Wait, I know this one. The freezer door is open.
Exactly. And if a customer weren't paying attention, they could run right into it.
Or if an infant were to crawl in and then some guy walked by and shut the door, that baby could freeze to death in 20, 30 minutes. Or suffocate.
Yeah, I guess that too.
Shelly, I'm beginning to see that there's a lot of hidden dangers in the workplace. But once I've spotted an unsafe situation, how can I prevent an accident from happening?
It all starts with proper maintenance.
All right, so that's enough of that.
Why do you know the timing to freeze an infant?
I got a horrible wide receiver. Came from the Bears.
Yeah, he's more of a tight end type, I feel.
Who's Jerry? A linebacker or something.
That's a guy you want protecting your pocket.
Hi.
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 How are you?
Good.
Yeah. I take it you're laying down for the night.
Yeah, what about you?
Same. I'm just kind of stretching out watching television.
That's cool. You like my bow?
Yeah. Could you tilt the camera a little bit more so I can see it better?
Mhm.
So I was asking you if you could tilt the camera a little bit so I could see it better. Oh yeah, I like that. That's really cool looking.
Mhm.
Is that like a Chinese bow or?
No, it's just a regular bow.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just really high.
No. What do you mean high?
Oh, it's a thing that adults do nowadays to stay hip.
Wow.
Oh.
Just stay hip.
And stay sane. Basically, it's a good mood balancer. It's a herb, basically.
How do you get high?
How old is this decoy supposed to be?
Basically,
like 12 or 13.
Okay. All right. Sounds
you roll it up and you light it like a cigarette.
Weird.
Yeah, it is. But, once you understand what it does, like, it's not so weird.
Oh, yeah. You want to see my penguin?
Sure. Looks cute like you.
His name is Pengy.
Oh, nice.
I really care about that.
Yeah, hang up.
So, what heritage are you from?
What heritage are you
He's Joran.
Yeah, I can try.
Okay,
Yeah,
try.
that's why she said guess. That's what a guess is.
You Portuguese?
Japanese?
No.
No. Am I close?
Yeah.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese?
No.
No. You're right.
You're right.
I don't know.
I'm Mexican and Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
So-
wow.
Why would he ask her if it was a Chinese bow in her hair and then not guess Chinese when guessing heritage?
Yeah, I don't know.
What
Well, he'll tell us why in just a minute.
Are you
Good, I was
just
wondering.
white?
Right? Hold on. Are you just white?
Oh, I'm
Ready?
so tired of this question.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious with you. But let's hear what he has to say.
No, I'm Native American as well.
Oh, really? How much? 2%?
No, I'm like 3%, like 3% somewhere in there.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I got
3%.
Scottish heritage, and I got German heritage.
Oh, that's cool.
3%.
I appreciate it.
Mhm.
So, like, how tiny are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Like how tall?
Yeah,
I'm 4'11".
really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're kind of tiny. I'm like 5'8".
That's cool.
Yeah,
She's a child, so.
you got cute eyes. Are nice and they're like a light brown.
Yeah, they're like brown.
Like Pocahontas's.
You
Yeah.
want to see my posters?
Sure, absolutely.
This is Twice.
Oh, okay, the one that you're pointing at with
Yeah, there's 9 members.
This is a literal child.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of like their hairstyles, honestly.
Those Chinese bows?
They got kind of that Chinese,
Oh my God.
warrior, hairstyle.
What do you
You
mean
got a
by
bowl
that?
Chinese
Well,
Chinese warrior.
some of the older stuff I've watched, the older Chinese movies, karate movies and stuff like that.
They're Korean. They're not Chinese.
Oh, they're Korean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I get my stuff mixed up. I'm simple. I'm simple-minded, dear. I'm sorry.
I'm simple-minded, dear. I'm sorry.
I get my Asians mixed up.
You know, my bad. That was a Chinese warrior haircut. I don't know everything. Punk Pansy, thank you. 5'8", is it Blue Boy? No. She's the 4'11" was Blue Boy. The 5'8" is Lauren with Shoosh.
Simple-minded.
Yeah, an idiot. You know, moron.
Yeah. I'm not stupid. I'm just simple-minded.
Hmm.
All right, Sling Blade.
I'm
At least
sorry.
he's aware.
That's
Just
okay.
I'm just nervous.
By the way, do you have a Telegram?
I did, but like where I have to be like mutual friends with somebody in order to like message back and forth.
Do you still have it?
I can install it.
I
you want to
was
talk
just wondering. Someone told me to download it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is it for?
Telegram is like an app, kind of like a social media app. You can go on there and message mad random people.
Mad random people.
It's kind of like text now. You can basically just text each other and call, what have you. It's kind of like Messenger.
Hmm. I heard there's a lot of girls my age on there.
There's a lot of girls your age, even on Instagram. And it's kind of, yeah. Sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable on there because some of them post some really provocative stuff.
I don't think
Really? Yeah, I heard that they
Man,
like
that doesn't come up on
share-
my feed.
Why would that make him uncomfortable?
No. Well, I mean, the Instagram's built around your algorithm,
Yes.
right? So there's a reason that stuff keeps popping up on your screen. What's this guy's name?
Simple-minded predator.
Okay,
decoy.
I gotcha. I'm gonna call him Simp for short. Yeah.
Shimpish. I mean, I do agree with that, but lately on YouTube, after every video, they've been showing me Iowa city council meetings.
Wow,
like,
you're an
that's what
involved
comes
guy.
up. I don't know why. After every, it's either that or like Pope news, and I just don't understand why that's happening. I don't understand.
The Pope. This is the Sunday service, so the
Well,
Pope news.
yeah, so obviously the Pope news means a lot to me.
We
is
need to know what
Slothcat's Sunday
Sloth's up
service.
to. Yeah.
But the I don't know why I keep getting these Iowa city and school council meetings. I don't live in these places. Des Moines, what the fuck? I know y'all listening.
like new photos of themselves.
And videos and stuff. And
Really?
yeah.
On Instagram or Telegram?
They're on Instagram, but they do it through Telegram as well.
Oh.
As far as I know, anyways. I've had one person try to send me a link before.
What do you mean a link?
It's they usually have you go into like Telegram and then they'll send you a link, and if you open it, it kind of takes you to like part. It's hard to explain. It kind of takes you like to their files basically, and they're just sharing their files with you.
Like is it it's just files?
Yeah, it's kind of like a small unseen website basically that it takes you to, and it takes you to videos of like very naughty stuff.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I've only ran into that once.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
And, yeah, it was a little bit more than what I could handle initially.
Initially. Come on.
He got around to it.
Come on, simple mind. Slothcat, Gorilla Face Gwen, thank you for the donation. Sloth, can you animate right there?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, you should know what's wrong with the donation. Sloth, can you animate a fight? Tony BD versus Rax.
This sounds like a spy comment. Are you a spy for the 87 wrestling? Is that what this is?
Answer, Gorilla Face. That is a good question. There was the Ipswich. It sounds like they're trying to trip you up and get you to a
bit of espionage.
Yeah.
That's I'm not for that. I am a businessman, and I will use my lawyers. And
I'm a great attorney. I don't know if you see my commercials, but before you suck cock, we need to talk.
Yeah. So, from where you from, like, is like the age of consent like younger than 16 or something?
What do you mean where I'm from? I'm from America.
Okay, so like you were born here, like you didn't like migrate over?
Yeah, I was born here.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's really cool.
Did you migrate over here?
Kind of, sort of. Let's just say I kind of.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you're 3% Native American, right?
Yeah. Yeah. My family's been over here for I think it's been 5 or 6 generations now.
Okay, so like the start of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I want to do much in the way of bragging about this country anymore.
Aww.
Why?
Just everything that's going on. There's like a lot of crazy stuff.
Pedophiles.
Like what?
Like them teaching sex education and like elementary school.
Bro, you are trying to sexually assault a child. You are literally in the process of grooming a child to sexually assault, and you're going to talk about how the schools shouldn't be teaching sexual education. This man really is simple-minded.
You say, what are they teaching in elementary school?
Bro, they're teaching them about sex when this man could be doing it. I need him to draw a vagina and compare it to Lauren's, because I'm sure it'd be pretty close.
Mom, I got simple-minded sex ed at 2:30 to 4.
Schools and stuff like that. And just a lot of crazy stuff that's coming to truth.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff.
So, how was your day?
It was good. I'm getting tired now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting sick.
Of you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now.
All right. It was really nice talking to you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
I love that, bro. I love that call. Slothcat.
Yes.
Now with service coming to a close, can you give the people a something inspiring to leave them with until the next Sunday service? Your closing sermon.
I would like to let people know that you are special. You are kind. Don't be like Lauren, nor simple-minded predator guy.
Yeah.
Just be a good person and just worship SlothCat. That's all you really need
That's what you gotta do
in life, And you don't have to be a zealot. You could just be a follower.
Just be a follower. A follower who's going to do anything it takes to continue following you and follow your every word. That's all you want.
Every word.
Loyalty.
Stand on the edge of your chair. Sit on the edge of your chair for every word that I say.
How about this? Sit on the edge of your chair, or we're standing on the edge of goodbye. Ooh. And I want to remind you guys, there's a lot of lawyers in the community. A lot of them like to flap their lips about their, we got that Shins guy who's with the law. We've got Clay with the law. But I am, as far as I know, the only self-taught lawyer who can negotiate oral sex for any Mama Gwen, give your boy a call.
You might know Perry Caravello from the cult classic movie Windy City Heat. But in 1992, he was known for something else, being a bad sex negotiator.
Hi, I'm attorney Wes Most. In 1992, you could buy SAG vouchers for just $100 a piece. That year, Perry sucked off RC 3 times for 3 SAG vouchers. That's only $100 per shot, less than half their retail value. Don't be a Perry.
I should have called West Most.
If you or someone you know needs to negotiate oral, vaginal, hand, feet, or butt stuff, give my office a call. Because your dignity is priceless, unless you're Perry.
I love sucking dick.
And then it's worth about $100 per blowjob.
Call West Most today.
Before you suck cock, we need to talk.
Proud owner of the 1992 story.
Next time I will call West Most.
That's strong, right?
I didn't see a number. I was waiting. I meant to wait for that commercial to play again later, I guess.
I've got some butt stuff going on.
Yeah, I got some
All
stuff.
right, guys. Piss Hansen, when are you live next? What do you got going on?
I have no idea, but I do have closing words.
Please.
Make sure you root for your home team, a new Pirates generation. Everybody shout, "Let's go Bucks."
And also, let's go Baltimore Orioles. Thank you, everyone.
Despair.
Something magic happens every time you go. You make the magic happen. The magic of Orioles baseball. When the game is close and the O's are hot, there's a thundering roar from 34 to give it all they got. And you never know who's gonna hear the call. Every game there's a different start. That's the magic of Orioles baseball. Orioles magic, feel it happen. Orioles magic, feel it happen. O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Something magic happens every time you go. Make the magic happen. The magic of Orioles baseball. When we both lose, when we score the runs, nothing could be more exciting. Nothing could be more fun. There's a love affair between you and the team. You're the reason we win when we win, and you know what the magic means. Orioles magic, feel it happen. 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 O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, feel it happen. Magic, 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 magic. Something magic happened